Hello, Miss Burton. Now, I'm going to be demonstrating something called function notation. Before we talk about function notation, we have to talk about something called a function rule. A function rule is an equation that represents an output value in terms of an input value. And the only way you can write a function rule is in function notation. Alright, here's a little bit of an example. Alright. Which do you think is the input and output? Alright, let's take a moment to guess. Alright, time's up. This is the output, Y. And this is the input, X. Y is the output equals input. And the function notation would go along with something like this. F parentheses X, take that out, F parentheses X equals, let's just say 3x plus 2. This would be the function notation of this. So we take the output and we change it to F. And then we take the input X and put it in between the parentheses. So it's Fx equals, and then you just write the body of the equation, which is this. So it's read F times X equals 3x plus 2. F of 1 is the output and 1 is the input. So it even more translate to equals 3, 1 plus 2. So function notation is just taking the input of a simple equation like this and putting Fx equals and then the body of it. And that's how you figure it out. The independent variable X represents the input of the function, and the dependent variable Fx represents the output of the function. It is called the dependent variable because its value depends on the input value. See it? Alright, let's do an example. Okay, for F times X equals negative 2x plus 5, let's try to find the output for the inputs negative 3, 0, and 1/4. So, we're going to draw a little bit of a table, and it's going to look like this. X, the input, function rule, which is this baby right here, and then Fx, the output. Alright. First, you have to make this look good. Alright. Negative 3, 0, 1/4. The function rule. F times -3 equals -2 times -3 plus 5. So it looked like this. -3 times -2 is +6 plus 5. Output is 11. See what I did there? Okay. 0. F 0 equals -2, 0 plus 5. -2 times 0 is 0, plus 5 is 5. So, answer, output is 5. Lastly, F 1/4 equals -2 1/4 plus 5. This would be -1/2. -2 times 1/4 is -1/2 plus 5. So it equal 4 1/2. And that's how you do function notation. Thanks for watching this, Miss Burton. Hope you liked my portfolio so far.